Hello and thanks for joining us on Team Reptile's My Wildlife Adventures. Today we'll venture out with the 2014 summer camps. Because of the long winter and many snow days off, I was unable to make the first 2 days of camp, so I was very thankful to have Taylor and Zach there, as well as my other counselors and junior counselors, to help make sure things ran smoothly. Our first stop for the camps is almost always at the Shiawassee Ponds. We always seem to have great luck there, and today was no exception.
Red. This one's got a little bit more of a brown coloration. Sometimes though you'll find them and they'll be almost completely red. This is one of the rougher scaled snakes that we have in Michigan, kind of like a garter snake's texture. Then we have snakes like the milk snake and ringneck snake that are a little bit smoother. See that bump right in my hand there too? That's most likely a frog or a fish.
After Taylor let go of the water snake, one of the campers brought up another species of snake that he had found while searching around the pond.
No. That's a net. Beautiful.
Alright you guys, so this is what is called a common garter snake. Okay? So we also have a Butler's garter snake in Michigan. Do any of you know how you can tell the difference between a common garter snake and a Butler's garter snake?
Nope.
No?
I think it's because like the bottom of them is white.
On the Butler's, yes, sometimes the bottom will be a lighter color. The biggest thing, the easiest way to tell is the contrast between the black and the lighter color. The Butler's garter will have a much more defined color. If you look, you see how that one has kind of whitish spots in the black?
Oh yeah.
That is very distinct of the common garter snake. Also the Butler's garter snake, see how his head's kind of streamlined and long? Like kind of almost pointy like an arrowhead? The Butler's garter snake will have a much shorter, kind of blunter head. Not nearly as long, like where his eyes are at on this guy, that might be the end of the head on the Butler's garter snake.
Speaking of snakes,
As the group ventured around the second pond, they were able to find something that gave one of the junior counselors an opportunity to talk about the animal on camera.
I don't like talking.
Huh?
I don't like talking.
Tell us what you know about it.
Come on, you finally caught
Here,
something.
give it back to Keith. He's going to teach you guys about it. Just cover how you can tell it's a female turtle, what type of turtle it is, why you can tell it's that type of turtle.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is Spain turtle, and you can tell it's a female because the shell is domed up more, and it goes out at the bottom. You can tell it's a painted turtle.
Why does it go out at the bottom?
Oh, because it has to store its eggs in here, and you can tell it's painted turtles because it looks like somebody painted on it.
What's another way you can tell it's a female?
the nails, the claws.
The vent, the tail. If the vent is underneath the carapace, which is the top of the shell, you can tell it's a female by that. If it's a male, the vent will be past the edge of the carapace. Also the nails. Males tend to have really long nails and the females will have shorter nails like that. Cool. I think we're going to let that one go.
He's happy to go. He's really happy to go.
After letting the painted turtle go, the group decided to head back for lunch. On their way back, Zach and another gentleman found one snapping turtle on the side of the road, and then not too long after that, Taylor also found one.
You know, that's why they're so aggressive, because if they get flipped over, see all his meat, how's exposed? Whatever flips them over can get them pretty good. I don't know. Doesn't look like he's doing too good.
I dare you to touch his nose.
We'll go let him go, but
Let him go over there.
yeah, I'm gonna go let him go in the pot.
No, I mean straight over. I had a baby snapper. No.
Now Zach, you keep saying him. Is it definitely male or?
Actually, it's probably a female.
Hey, yeah, you guys stay back a little bit.
Yeah, I wanted to play. Does anybody know how to tell if it's a female or a male?
The shell.
Okay, so if it was a male, probably go in a little bit more because they don't need to carry the eggs.
We should let it go over there so the fishes don't get it.
Yeah.
If it's even alive.
It's alive.
Hey, it's in his
It's
shell.
lost its eye though.
Its eye. What happened to its eye? We got poked out.
I think he's just closing.
Yeah, I
them.
think he's just got because he just closed his other one.
Yeah, they look the same.
I think we'll probably
It's a warm ant.
keep him to show the parents
I've
too.
never seen one.
Well, you might want to get. I found a way bigger snapping turtle. It would definitely eat him.
Is he just closing his eye, or is that
He's just closing his eyes.
like a child? I'm wondering if when I got popped out.
Yeah, maybe we can keep them, show the parents, and maybe later they'll be gone and we can let them go here.
You wanna show the underside of him?
A dude's down there fishing.
Pretty chunky.
They might be gone.
Can I touch him? Nobody's gonna.
I hope it's alright.
Can I touch him?
Huh?
Whoa, his mouth is off. He's
You guys back up.
That might be a female.
That thing is huge.
It looks like a male to me.
I don't know. Turtles.
It's kind of odd that it
I didn't know turtles' cans could get that long.
doesn't feel like it has eggs. So if it was a female, she probably already laid them. But yeah, stay back on this one.
That's 2 minutes. Two turtles
Yeah. Two snappers. We don't catch that very often on camp. And in the same spot across the road. They must have heard that Team Reptile was over here and they were heading over to say hi.
Not too long after that, one of the campers was able to land himself a little baby painted turtle.
You can tell it's a painted.
One of the other things we like to do is take the campers out in the woods so they can find some other unique species of reptiles and amphibians.
This is a blue-spotted salamander, and I just found him under a log in the woods. And he is a blue-spotted salamander because he has a bunch of blue spots on him.
Cool.
And talk loud.
My name is Kaylee, and I found a red F, and
It's a eastern newt.
Eastern New, and it's red F stage.
Yep, and that's its terrestrial stage. It's a very cool find. So we're back here in the woods in the Shiawassee Basin Preserve on Trailhead, and Gage and Drew just caught a tiny specimen of a redback salamander and a leadback salamander. They're actually members of the same species, but if you look at them closely, this one will have a red stripe on it, and this one has a very dark black back, kind of matching their shirts actually. They're one of the species they're the only species in Michigan that lay their eggs on land. Most salamanders lay their eggs in the water, have a aquatic stage, and then emerge from the water after a period to become their terrestrial stage. So these are a really cool find out here. I'm trying to do. So we were flipping some more logs back here, and he just found a cool little redback salamander. If you look, We've got the regular leadback. This is actually kind of a lighter colored leadback, and then a super light colored redback. I've actually never really seen one like that before. It's a very unique color. I don't know if it's got some form of albino in it or something like that, but it's almost missing its blacker pigment, which is a very unique characteristic and a really cool find. I was thinking some sort of albino.
Yeah, like an albino salamander. It's possible because that's just that kind of no pigment, you know. It's got a clear head and everything.
Yeah.
Where? Its tail's clear. What? That must be a newborn.
Is that a possible mutation in salamanders? I don't know.
I'm sure it is.
Maybe they crossbreeded.
If you look here, we found a redback, and now you can see the comparison of what we normally find compared to the super light one that we found. I might need help. Yeah, just keep him there. And then you've got the leadback over next to there as well. So you can kind of see how varied their colors can actually be.
As you can see, the campers were having a lot of luck with salamanders, and it was about to get even better.
Alright, so we're out here walking around the Shiawassee Trailhead down in what we call Monster Amphibian Pit. Came down, flipped to one of my favorite logs, came up with a spotted salamander. It's actually not called yellow spotted because they can have orange spots too, and they also belong to the mole salamander family along with the blue spotteds, tigers, and the marble salamander. So it's a pretty good find. Yep, that's why it's called spotted.
You guys know why it's called a mole salamander? RC, you had your hand up first.
Because they like to stay in the darkness. Just kind of like a mole.
Kind of. Jackson?
Because they doesn't like to dig a lot.
Yep, they like to burrow. Yeah.
So the main difference you can see between the spotted and the blue spotted is the blue spotted actually has blue spots, as this one is more of just a darker coloration. And then the spotted salamander has the yellow and orange spots.
Sometimes one of the most exciting things that can happen in a camp is when certain counselors make their first catch.
It's not a worm.
Yeah, did you flip the log too?
Yeah.
Well,
You assisted the flip.
You assisted.
Sometimes you need some assistance. Natalie
actually caught something.
Great job, Natalie. Our second session of the 2014 summer camps brought us even more fun and some exciting finds, including a northern leopard frog, a juvenile painted turtle, and then a bunch of turtles that the campers caught at one time.
We are some turtles that we caught at the lake. This is an angry snapping turtle right there.
Don't put your finger too close.
This is a baby painted turtle, and this is the big one, and he's swimming in the air right now, you can see. This is another little baby. As you can see, he's in the shell right now, crouched. And so there's three painted turtles and one snapping turtle.
Nice. Yep, it's called a common snapping turtle, and the painters are called Midland painted turtles. Not too long after the campers found all those turtles at one time, we had a couple other campers find some big old water snakes. Oh, two water snakes.
This one's shedding like his hands pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have it was rolling its
shed off.
You guys know how often they shed?
Again.
Every every 3 weeks, I think.
No, it's usually only a few times a year.
Yeah, my snake sheds like every 3 weeks.
Wow.
That is sweet.
That's a lot.
Did anybody just let one go?
Not 3 weeks, but every so often. Every month.
This guy's cat's on his eyes though.
We got to make sure we bring.
I want him to regurgitate.
We got to bring a couple of these back.
I want him to regurgitate.
Everybody back up.
Oh yeah, if he's in, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to let him go then.
Yeah. And he has caps on his eyes, probably freaking out.
I want everybody
Mikey, this guy still has his little tail. Mikey just caught one.
Hey, you guys, we got to let one go now, just so you know. You got one too? Although we wanted to bring a couple of these water snakes back to the community center to be able to show the parents after camp, Jackson had a great point in saying that we should let this one go. Hey guys, Jackson's gonna let him. We were very concerned that this snake may regurgitate or throw up the food that it had just eaten, which is very unhealthy for them. One of the main reasons we offer the camps is because we love working with kids so much, and it's always so rewarding, especially when they catch an animal and get to talk about it.
I caught this giant bullfrog in the water out here. And at first all I saw was a little tiny head, and then I saw some legs.
You can tell it's a male bullfrog because of its tympanum is bigger than its eye and the yellow throat.
And one thing I really like about this frog is its webbed feet, how wide they go.
It's very cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They can move fast in the water with that.
Yep.
Very cool. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and put them back in the bucket, and we'll take them up to show parents later.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We added a camper. That's what
Our next day at camp saw us take one of the biggest groups we've ever had out to a place we called Monster Amphibian Valley. This is where we began our search for big salamanders.
Big blue spotted salamander.
Quentin, when you introduce yourself, say, "My name's Dr. Quentin."
My name's Dr. Quentin.
We gotta wait till the camera's on you.
My name's Dr. Quentin, and I found this under a broken down tree. And when I was looking, I saw a wood frog, and I went for that. And then I lifted up another piece of bark, and this blue spider was under it.
It looks real. It is real.
Sorry. No, like the picture, it looks like it's right in front of me.
Orange and red on his head, too.
It's just a little one, too.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I'm on
that.
Let me see.
Ooh. Tiny little guy.
Can we bring him?
We have.
No, we have too many spotted, yeah.
Yeah, but that guy can be like any color. Oh man, I wanted to take that guy home if that's possible.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. We
Treat it
can't.
alive.
They're not
wanna
really
talk about
good
it?
to take out of the wild.
You don't want to talk about
One
it?
day,
No?
a long time ago, when
Why
I
not?
came home from Reptile camp last year,
You shy?
I looked under a piece of board and I saw so awesome. I know.
The other one's.
I think I see the other spotted.
There's so many gardens.
Oh no, we're not gonna.
Jackson, he's got a big one.
That one's
got nicer colors.
I don't know which one I want.
That one.
Of course, along with the big salamanders we find in Monster Amphibian Valley, sometimes we find some pretty cool little ones too.
Quinn like picture.
Where'd you get him, Landon?
Hey, pause.
That's a grub. Throw that back up.
I'm gonna wait till he stops moving.
You should just record it.
Wait, did they catch one today?
It's so cute.
You guys know what a red F is?
A newt?
It's
should
it's
probably
a
keep that
terrestrial
one.
version of the eastern newt.
I want to see it.
Let's keep that one.
They're
We
too
might
hard.
keep it. I'm not
Is that,
sure.
oh wow.
They're kind of hard to keep alive.
That's the red F.
Just some animals like salamanders and stuff. Certain ones are harder to keep alive.
They're very delicate. Guys, don't
Hang on,
stop.
guys.
One of the other things that we love about Monster Amphibian Valley is that it's right at the edge of the lake, which provides us a great spot to look for big bullfrogs.
Female.
Yeah, look at the tympanum compared to the eye. Same size or smaller, female. Bigger, it's a male. Or if it has the yellow throat, which color's the throat?
Yeah, the thumb.
Kind of white. So it's probably a female.
Oh.
After we let the bullfrog go, we made our way into another part of the woods where we made a discovery of something that I had never found before. Do it again.
So that one's probably like 13
Ready?
days old.
It was like.
So this is you guys know how you can tell it's a male lunar moth? If you look, this one's only got one of its antenna or sensors. I'm not sure what the scientific term for them would be, but these almost feather looking things up on the front of them. The females have very small ones and the males have big kind of feather fan looking ones because the males actually will go out and use those to follow the hormones of the females to find them. And they're called lunar moths because they typically do their flying and are more active during the night.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, they don't have a mouth, and they typically only live, I believe it's 14 days is the average lifespan. Yeah, they don't even have a mouth. They can't eat.
Now, is that just as the moth? When they're the larva, they'd be able to eat, obviously, right?
When they're the caterpillar before they cocoon, they eat constantly.
Okay. Makes sense. That's pretty cool. Where was it? It was just on the ground?
Right there.
Well, maybe we can put it up on the hill a little bit this time.
Here, I'll put it up on that log so that we can show the other people.
Oh, I didn't get a shot of his body. I didn't realize how thick that body is.
Oh, yeah.
Our last day of camp for this session took us out to Independence Oaks, where we always have some excitement.
He's approaching to the water. He has very sensitive hearing. It's so sensitive. They can hear us. Shh. Go fast. Got it. Yeah.
And it's alive?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It didn't look like it.
Bravo.
Stuck up on a dead snake.
You can get a close up on where he's injured, or was injured. You see right underneath my thumb there. Oh, he didn't like the camera.
Did he just spray?
Yeah, he sprayed. Do you smell it?
Yep.
Do you see where I got bit? It looks like you bleed a lot when you get bit by them because they have an anticoagulant in their saliva, which it thins your blood a little bit and makes it so that you bleed more than you would if you just got cut normally. You want to film them getting let go? Hey guys, we're gonna let this water snake go if you want to see.
Let me see how fast
Ready?
he does it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it sprayed a lot. Later, dude. It sprayed itself, kind of.
See him swim?
What happened to his tail? So
It's all white because he sprayed. That'll come off though.
there he is.
Pretty cool,
He
huh?
needs to breathe at one point. Where does he live?
In this area. He'll just go up on a stick or something and get in the sun.
One of our favorite things to do at Independence Oaks is search for salamanders. Independence Oaks provides such great habitat for so many different species of salamanders, and it's pretty much a guarantee that every single camper will find at least one salamander while we're exploring at Independence Oaks.
We caught a redback salamander under the same two.
And either put up our monument or make sure it's back up in case someone knocked it down. Thankfully this time around the monument was still there, so all we needed to do was add a few sticks to it before we called it a day. One of the other things that we offer through Team Reptile are My Wildlife Adventure Camps. These camps are designed for kids who've done Team Reptile camps for quite a few years and are going to be or are already junior counselors. These guys are all like the gifted catchers.
Except for me, I'm not.
Yeah, I was going to say, except for Annika, that's why she's got a camera. No, you're usually pretty good at catching things. One of the cool things about our advanced camps is that the kids get to actually spend a little more time checking out the animals themselves, studying them, filming them, and even taking pictures of them. This helps to give them, as well as us counselors, the opportunity to be able to appreciate this wildlife a little bit more.
This was a sweet stick anyway.
I know. Oh yeah.
He's got spots on his belly.
Really long.
Yeah.
It's a long tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick this little man and put it in my back.
Oh, that was a bad shot.
Can I try?
Spotted. That's one of the bigger spotteds I've seen.
He looks like our. I found it.
Nice job, Gene.
So brown and yellow's like tan on it.
All right, I think we should take him with us.
Yeah,
He
probably.
looks like a tiger salamander, doesn't he?
I know.
how big mine is at home.
Your tiger?
No, my spotted.
You're spotted, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
tiger's
catch one of the bigger
like
spots.
2 or 3 at home.
I was going to say,
so
tiger I would think would be a
cute.
lot bigger. One of the other things that we do that's a little different with our advanced camp is go to Seven Lakes State Park. This gives us an opportunity to explore a place that we don't normally go during the summer.
Like mostly painters. There's a lot of them. It's a female what?
Bullfrog.
Really?
Pretty big.
It is pretty big.
I think it's a bullfrog.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
a bullfrog. Yeah, there's no dorsal lateral ridge on it. It's kind of dark though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I guess when you're in this kind of pond.
Yeah. All the leaves and everything.
What do you have?
It's a tiny peeper.
A baby
About the almost smaller than
What were you saying, Gunner?
about smaller than this guy's fingers.
Boy, when they said tiny peeper, I had no idea just how small this little guy was.
Right here we have a baby peeper. It's really, really small, as you can see. It's my finger.
It's like a pimple.
Yeah, thanks. He's really small, but he's pretty adorable. You can see he's got a little bit of an X on his back, so that's how we know he's a peeper. Yeah.
I didn't know if I can get close enough with this camera to
What'd you find?
see the X. See if I can get behind it a little bit.
A fish.
Quinn didn't get the hint when I tried pushing her. Oh, that might. Oh no! See if you can grab him.
I don't even see him. Oh, he's right there.
Yep, he's that little guy that's got 2 broken legs. No, I'm just kidding. After the 75-foot drop. Ah! We can do it in slow-mo. Do a sound effect.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, go ahead, because we don't have a bucket for it.
As you can see, this little guy was fine after that big drop. Our next stop was at a spot where we were hoping to find some salamander larvae.
Quinn's digging through there to see if she can find anything. All right, Quinn, what did you catch?
A salamander larva.
You know what kind of salamander it might be?
Part of the mole salamander family.
Yeah, definitely part of the mole salamander family. So, I mean, it could be a tiger, it could be a blue spotted. To me, it looks almost, when you're looking at the stripe along the side there, good possibility it's a tiger salamander, which is awesome. Very cool.
For our last day of the 2014 Team Reptile My Wildlife Adventure Camps, we went to Independence Oaks in Clarkston, Michigan. I've been going to this park since I was a kid, and I just absolutely love it here. Every time we come here, we seem to find something really cool.
This is a northern water snake. It feeds on fish, frogs, and other aquatic life. They are actually the only snake in Michigan that can dive under the water and hold its breath.
One of the favorites for everyone in the advanced camp is taking out the boats at Independence Oaks.
You guys are like 1,000,000 times better driving that this year.
Our main goal out on the boats is to catch turtles, and this year we caught a turtle that is one of our very favorites.
We got to be back by 7:30, so.
It's like 7 right now.
Yeah,
So,
probably
Rich,
about 15
what is it?
minutes. Oh, it peed on me. It's a Blandings turtle, a male. You can tell it's a male because the shell here is convex. Also, the vent of the tail. Whoa, that's the first time I've ever seen one open its mouth.
It's concave.
Concave, I'm sorry. Convex is a female. The shell is concave, which tells you it is a male. Also, the vent is beyond the top here of the carapace, so that tells you also that it is a male. I love the fact they always have that little smile on their face, like a permagrin, just the way their jaw structure is structured. And males usually have a little longer claws too. This one is missing part of its left foot there. You can see, probably a predator. They can't get, they're called a semi-box turtle because they can't get all the way in their shell, which means predators, especially on land, since they're semi-terrestrial, predators, when they get them on land, can gnaw at them a little easier. And they're not a real aggressive turtle, as you can see. I mean, he opened his mouth a little, but it wasn't like he really tried to bite. All right.
I don't think he can swim underwater.
They're not real good divers, as you can see. I mean, they can inflate their lungs with water and, you know, suck in water, and that'll help. But
We watched this turtle swim around for a while and then decided to call it a night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Team Reptile's My Wildlife Adventures.